Yo! Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Shout out to all my mods on here. Sounds like you need a hand over there, bro. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Hey, chill out, brother. It's too early for that bull. Hey, shout out to grandson. I say G son 6465. Shout out to Deontay Bows, man. Appreciate it. Most due respect, swipe. Appreciate it, Deontay, man. Hood fella, what's up, hood fella? Hood fella, be on one with me, man. Hood fella, be engaging, man. Y'all got to start engaging like hood fella, man. Y'all talk to me. You see something out there, a story, talk to me. You want to talk about it? Anything, problems in the community, whatever. Solutions, whatever. Talk to me. Hood fella be talking, man. Shout out to Hood fella again. The Crown. What's up, the Crown? CPD can't save you. That's for a fact. NPD don't give a fuck. Yeah, that. Hey, look though. I'd rather have NYPD in Chicago than Chicago police. Hey, at least NYPD, you getting caught. Them cameras catch you. Chicago police so lazy, bro. I seen a missing girl yesterday, a missing case. It was a girl named Jessica Laws. She came up missing from Park Forest. Man, the police who was investigating, she been missing since 2015. The police never didn't even check to see if she had social media, man. I'm like, this girl been missing since 2015, and the police say we ain't even know she had a Facebook account. I'm like, man, that's why all these people missing and ain't no crime solved and shit like that. These motherfuckers, that's the first thing you would think the police would go for. Some social media. Everybody got social media. 2015, Facebook was busting. Instagram was coming in. What else was out there? Um, whatever platforms was out there was busting. Twitter was big still. Shout out Dro. Shout out Dro the Mob. Shout out Kabam. Appreciate you. James Monteo. Go James. Shout out Harvey Real. Harvey Real, what's up? Shout out Man, shout out Moan 8327, man. I don't know how they pick Haram or Moan or y'all niggas be having 8 names, man. Chelsea Davis, what's up, Chelsea? Harvey Real, 30 days and 30 nights. What's the word? What's the word, y'all? Smash that like button. Chelsea Davis said you still gonna talk about the building concern and Dirk now. Oh, yeah, Chelsea. I was gonna do a video about it, but yeah, since you cracked it, I'm just gonna speak on it. I'll speak on it in a minute. Dro Illuminati, Bone Yak. What's up, Bone Yak? Hey, Bone Yak, tell your baby happy birthday from Trenches News, man. I looked on your thing and I ain't know it was your kid's birthday, man. I usually be up on shit, but yeah, man, tell your daughter happy birthday, man. I see you standing on business on your end. I see you standing on business, man. Shout out to you, Bone Yak. I don't see too many young niggas, man, standing on their business with their kids and shit, especially a young motherfucker. So shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Savage Black. Shout out to all my mods. Made Media Magazine. Shout out to all them. Swipe, you heard Rico Reckless accept the fade with Ruger. He accepted the fade 4 years ago. We still ain't seen the shit. I fuck with Rico though. You know, I don't think him and Ruger should fight though. I think Ruger is out his weight class. And this ain't no boxing, bro. This is like a fight. You hear me? So you got to put people with their weight classes, like G Herbo. As much as I hear what Ruger's saying, man, you can't fight no G Herbo, man. Let's just be real, man. Like you can't fight no G Herbo. G Herbo. Only way Ruger can fight G Herbo, he catch him in the street, or he catch him like dude did who threw down the forks in G Herbo face. That's the only way you gonna catch G Herbo in boxing. Other than that, you gonna take some shells. You hear me? I ain't talking about tortilla either. Niggas from No Limit ain't fight, man. Crazy James now, him and Crazy James, that'll be a crazy fight right there. I love to see that one. But Ruger against her, man, hell, I wouldn't even let that go on, man. That's a disadvantage, man. That's like Ruger fighting FBG Young, man. We can't let that happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. And who gonna want to see that? Who gonna want to see her fight Ruger? Like nobody, man. Nobody with money gonna vote on that shit. All the money gonna be on Ruger. The whole fight over with before it started. We putting all our money on Ruger. Ain't nobody gonna put no shit on her. And that's how the scale gonna go on DraftKings. Yeah, her too small though, man. And her defense. Like I ain't defending him or none of that, but he too small, man. If we gonna fight, we need to put him in weight classes, man. It's a real shit, man. That'll be better for everybody, man. So at the end, when a person lose, they won't be like Blueface. Oh man, y'all switch up the fight. I was fighting a heavyweight. Man, Blueface knew dude was 100 pounds more than him before the fight started, man. You gotta weigh in and all that shit. So he knew it. He knew it. Hey, look, actually, Blueface could have said Aiden Ross breached the contract because he had him fighting somebody heavy, you know. But niggas being took getting the money so fast that he ain't even think about it. Like they really breached the contract with Blueface. Blueface was supposed to get paid. For real. They had him fighting a nigga who was 100 pounds, Big Steel. Man, Big Steel, all the little punches Blueface hit Big Steel with. Big Steel shook that shit off like a gorilla and hit Blueface 50 more times for the one time he hit him. Shout out Monique Moore. Shout out the Real Parlay Whispers. They need to let Brubber out. He would have put a show on in the ring. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Bruh don't take on anything. Joy from O Block. I told y'all. Joy from O Block. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on Joey, bro. Like I be hearing them guys from Tuckerville say they want to fight Shoebox now. Hey, Joey the one. Hey, I'm putting all my money on Lil Joey on everything. Shorty is like Mayweather. He like Mayweather, man. He know when you finna punch and he gonna stand you right in your chin, man. I seen him do it to like 6 people who was bigger than him. Let them swing and he was just dodging every punch, rolling off the punch, blocking a punch with one arm and then jabbing them, then stepping back. Like playing with niggas, bro. That's how bruh do. But I love to see it though. I'd rather them fight than kill each other any day, man. I'd rather a person fight and say, "Oh, I whooped your ass on the internet," versus somebody saying, man, we killed the nigga. You know, I think it should be a fight. I think we should get the Bloodhounds, um, Vert versus Fatso in the ring. Um, Q50 versus Mo P. Man, we need to get this shit going, man. We need to get this shit going. Q50 versus Mo P, man. That's gonna be a sellout right there. All the YNs gonna want to see they lead a bloodhound Q50. They gonna think he gonna win. I think Mo P will beat him up. I think Mo P got Q50. I said the same thing. Like the first thing you check is social media to see what's going on. Search the person who missing or dead. And yeah, man, I seen that with Jessica Laws, man, cause after my niece came up missing, well, she ain't come up missing. She was at the school the whole time, but we thought she was missing because the school said that she wasn't in there. We searched the school buses, and all this shit. So after that, bro, I take that shit serious. Anytime I get a chance to blast to miss a person or something like that, but it's just so many missing people, bro. Like I thought I type in how many people missing from Chicago, and then I typed in Detroit, bro. It'd be so many women, bro, just vanish. Like one thing I know about a woman, she ain't leaving her purse or her cell phone once she leave the crib. I don't give a fuck to walk or wherever. She ain't leaving that cell phone, none of that. Somebody in the house did it. Certain situations I could tell like something. But then again, I thought the guy got on the TV and threw his wife in the river. But she jumped in there. I'm Memphis, new hot and spicy plug, man. Ain't no more selling drugs, 2026. Hey, yeah. Leave them drugs alone, man. I swear to God, man. If you ain't El Chapo on them, you ain't seeing no money off no drugs, bro. You just living life fast until you get caught with a 8 ball or a dime bag. You serve the police or something. You finna go and do 20 years, bro. That shit ain't even worth it, bro. I'm telling you, man. I done seen niggas ball out with drugs. Then they get popped off for selling somebody, a police officer undercover or something, bro. And then now they got motherfucking 30 years, man, in Iowa. 27 years in Iowa for one bag, bro. One serve. Like, that's crazy, bro. You could have got a job for that. 27 years, you know how much money you could have made working? Legit. That's how I be looking at shit now. I look at shit different. You said Blueface and Chiba was both over heavyweight. Oh shit, they heavyweight then. It just looked like Blueface. It just looked like dude was a little bit too overweight than Blueface. That's what it might look like. All right, a lot don't matter. He still came and fought Pam. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that. I understand. He should get paid regardless, but you know, Aiden Ross and them, bro, like they want the motherfucker to do jumping jacks, bunny hops. You know, they with that type of circle, bro. Like when the dude had Meek Mill jumping up and down, doing a bunny hop and shit, making him telling him to clap his cheeks and shit, bro. Like they a white dude was telling him to do this shit. Jump up right now, do the Spider Man. You know, they be around them circles. So Aiden Ross, you know, he already did something with Whack 100 according to Whack. Whack said he got a crush on him. Whack been around that man for the last 4 years since I've been on YouTube. So that means Aiden Ross been trying to tickle your balls. I got jammed up in Iowa too. Yeah, Iowa don't play, man. The people I be seeing going to Iowa, they used to come back with a lot of money. But when they got popped off, you be like, damn, what happened? Oh man, they gave his ass 35 years. They like that shit ain't worth it to me, man. That shit ain't worth it, bro. You might as well get a job, man. At least you can retire with a pension. You can retire with, you say that was a sad day in Philly for me. Yeah, man, that was crazy, bro. Then Lil Baby too. We ain't gonna excuse Lil Baby either. Lil Baby got sandwich. Lil Baby got all that shit. Lil Baby talking about some. They play like that. Hey, look, bro, I got a lot of white friends, and my white friends know damn well I don't give a fuck. We taking a picture, nigga. Ain't no sandwich. Ain't no, ain't no motherfucking steal a butt, man. Like that's over with, bro. On everything, a man put his whole motherfucking Glock with a stick on your buns, man, and you just motherfucking you laugh and cheese, and we seeing all motherfucking 32 of his teeth, man. All his teeth we seen. Even the motherfuckers that used to be crooked, we seen. That motherfucker was smiling, having a good time, man, when that man was all up on his ass. Now he mad. He mad because people reporting about it. Man, I don't even play like that. Yeah, you play like that, nigga. That's why you got the tattoos on your thighs, nigga. Hell no. 600 breezy, for example. It's unethical as hell for the promotion to place bets. Just imagine if Don King was placing the bets. I told my big brother that today. I was talking to him and I said, imagine if Don King was alive. Don King would have made a motherfucking 300-400 million off them fights. He would have swindled some motherfuckers. Don King would have put Mike Tyson on the main event and he ain't even fight. Hell no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, look, I heard this dude named Simba or some shit like that. So they was asking him about a record deal and shit, and he was saying that, you know, they'll drug you and shit. Like they'll have you come to a party, drug you, and then they didn't did some shit to you, and how you sign the agreement before they drugged you or after they drugged you, and then be like, you want to sign this deal or you want to sign your rights over to the music, or you don't want to sign it over, play that tape for them. Then the tape of you getting hog tied around by, Lil J. So You know, that's just bad, man. You can't even fucking do music without harassment. They said Kodak like that too. I seen a female say, two females said um, Kodak signed them. They thought they was gonna do some music. God damn it. He come in the studio with his like Abraham Lincoln with his in his hand. You hear me? And two females I heard said that. Kodak bad because I ain't want to fuck. He blackballed me. He kicked me off. I seen Kodak grab somebody head. He was about to grab somebody head talking at the podium. I say that motherfucker crazy. He crazy the motherfucker. I pray for Kodak though. Kodak a legend. He gonna be a legend for his generation. He a legend, bro. He needs some help. Instead of motherfuckers just fake kicking it with him and kicking it with him just to go on the road and shows. Like, bro, you need to check into rehab, bro. That flock got you fucked up. You hear me? Like that flock got him beat. That shit got him beat, bro. I got cousins who do flock, so I know he off that flock. That ain't nothing but flock. That ain't nothing else he doing. He doing straight flock. That shit got him fucked up. His hair twisted, mouth twisted. He look like Gumby now. I'm like, yeah, Kodak fucked up, man. If the OGs in the game want to help him, fuck time about PC, bro. Try to get him some help. Try to ride down on him and say, man, bro, you a legend. Tell him he a legend. Bro, you a legend, bro. Like you got more hits. He got shit with Bruno Mars, bro. Like niggas ain't got no fucking songs with Bruno Mars and Gucci Man on the same song. He got songs with Justin Bieber. He got hit songs, bro. Like he got a lot of hits. Just to throw all that shit away for some drugs, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like sometimes a friend got to be like, man, bro, you stop that shit or I ain't gonna be able to hang with you. Them real friends right there. You can't call nobody. You hear me? You can't call nobody and say, come kick it with you. Hey, look, bro, already hit us up, man. We ain't fucking to you till you get clean, bro. You know, like that's what a real friend would have did for Kodak, man. I hate to see Kodak go out like that, man. Young boy look like he look like he be in that mode, but young boy look like he could come out that shit. Man, Kodak fucked up, bro. I seen Kodak eating on the ground, bro, in the middle of a fucking street, eating chicken wings, bro. They like, and then he eating them and making faces and twisting his face like, I'm like, nah, bro. That's that flop. That's that motherfucker flop. Mm. Hell yeah, Kodak got hits, man. Kodak got motherfucking hits, bro. Kodak got a whole bunch of music, bro. It's just he fucked up now. He could still make a hit right now. I heard some shit. He could still make hits. I just heard some new shit with him and Justin Bieber. Like he got some hits, bro. But he needs some help right now, bro, before he get fucked up. I be seeing niggas laughing at him, and I be like, bro, you shouldn't laugh or judge a person, bro, until like, cause you don't never know what situation you might be in, man. Nigga might have all the money today, run into a girl who a crackhead or a meth head or whatever. And just to be with that bad bitch, bro, you finna lose your character just to be with her. Just to be with her, cause she bad. You don't care about money or nothing. You giving her everything. You hear me? Like if some women could suck a man in, bro. How your ass doing drugs and that motherfucking thing? I'm telling you, suck your ass right in your whole little hustle. First you was the brick man. Now you doing this shit because the old girl doing it. I'm telling you, I done seen niggas do it, man. I done seen niggas in front of projects who was holding millionaires turn into dope fiends, man. Cause they got with a girl who was doing that shit, bro. After a while, you be like, damn, why your nose keep running? He study ask you to go and get tissue. He pull up on you and shit. Hey, y'all got tissue in the crib? Man, that's been a roll. You done had went through 3 rolls yourself, blowing your nose. What's going on, bro? Shit. Hell yeah, you'll lose all your shit, man. And the same thing with a male too. Not just women. Not just women will take you out. A male will take a woman out too, just to be with them. It's called dick dumb for women. That's what I call it. They just be dick dumb, man. A nigga could cheat on you in your face, and you would say he ain't do it. He was just rubbing her butt. So, cause her baby was a female to make an excuse for a nigga she loved, man. Like for real. It's called dick dumb though. I got 9 sisters, so about 3 of them dick dumb. Everybody got a dick dumb sister or cousin. You just seen the girl get out the car and goddamn it wave at you. No, that's his auntie. Have you ever seen that at a family reunion? Shout out to everybody on here tonight. Happy Saturday, man. Glad y'all made it to Saturday, but we still got to make it to Monday, though. Still got to make it to Monday. It's the weekend. I seen a couple of stories yesterday, man. Some guys had was in Northbrook out there where the money at. Got the money down there. They rich out there. You can say they rich. Most of the people, a lot of people out there, and seen some guys do a home invasion, and then they got chased all the way to the hundreds, and then they jumped out and then kicked through some. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Just gone for a short time. Smash that like button, y'all. Tommy the Savage. What's up with FBG Cash Killer? Link to Lil Durk now. Hey, that's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. The Silver Suit, man. It named all the murders, man. It said from King Von murder to from King Von and Lil Durk attempted murder in 2019, which means either Weatherspoon, he testified on Dirk them in this case. They got Weatherspoon, who they shot and robbed and beat, because they got him in the paperwork too, and another sentence in the paperwork about the robbery. Um, no, but not criminal. No, 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 no. Look, let me explain. Let me explain to you about the civil. Let me explain to you about the civil. A civil suit comes like every time you see somebody for a civil suit or something come, a RICO or something come. You hear me? Or an indictment come. Just like with Puffy. Remember when he paid Cassie and then she supposed to got the money, then the feds came? When Duck lawsuit came out, then the feds grabbed Lil Durk. It goes hand in hand, bro. It could be we could start this before or we could do this shit after. But most of the people started before. So when you get hit over your head by the feds and get found guilty, then we could just easily go in and say the FBI found them guilty already. The federal government found them guilty. These the causes. If he was alive, he'll be in jail. If he was alive, he was the owner of OTF at the time. You know, you got a lawsuit. A civil suit is way easier to beat than any suit. You ain't got to prove. You ain't got to prove too much, man. The feds already proved it. Yeah. That's what it be though. I swear to God, if you look at every suit, I don't give a fuck if it's a P Diddy suit or any suit. When that silver suit come, bro, and it's a wrongful death or something, it's always charges come. The police always come behind that shit. Yeah. You can use all the evidence from a civil case and a criminal case. All it means is the lawyers them know something that we don't know. The law firm, they gotta drop that, to put Cash name in there. We never seen nothing with Cash, bro. We never need seen no paperwork with Cash name in it saying that Cash, and they found the car. They been found the car that killed Cash. They found the car the next day or the same day that killed Cash. But they never mentioned Cash no more. And now Stephon Mack paperwork, they saying what it is, basically what they saying Lil Durk and them got a triple double. You hear me? Lil Durk and them did a triple double. You know what's a triple double? Say what's a triple double, Swipe? A triple double is Stephon Mack, Cash, FBG Cash, and Lil Pap in the same year. That's a triple double. That's a triple double. They saying that they did all the killings in 2022. That's what that paper was saying. And hey, look, and if you ask Tristan News, I kind of believe them, man, because they done rapped about every shit. You gonna end up by that tree. The aha and all that shit. AJ and them. What else? That's two. And who else died? And Lil Pap. I'm pretty sure it's a song about Lil Pap and Rondo and them and all that shit. Like they done rapped about all this shit that's going on. So don't nothing surprise me. Like, don't that surprise me because if the feds come out and say, oh, Lil Durk them did that, or they did this and this, we can go back and be like, damn, he said this in his rap. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't hard to believe now. Like, like I ain't being biased. I don't care if he in jail or if he out of jail. He had a chance, he had a voice that could have changed everything. Lil Durk actually could have made history. He could have been the first motherfucker to be like, hey, look, everybody dead. The war is over with. I'm finna start signing everybody. And we on the tour bus together. We all on the tour bus together. We all gonna ride or die together on everything. Motherfuckers, look, I don't care what you say, how much blood spilled in the streets. Them motherfuckers would have loved to get on the bus with Lil Durk and call it over with and go on tour and make money with Lil Durk. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. Like people be like over tough and lying out. Oh, I want to fuck them niggas. It's too much blood. Man, if they came and got swag and told him, hey, look, bro, JoJo, we know woo woo woo. Hey, look, let's go on tour and do a song. That nigga gonna do a song without his homies them knowing. He talking about pushing peace and all that. At least a nigga pushing something. Like for real. They call J Mane a goofy, but at least J Mane got the kids, man. That's I don't care what J Mane is. You know what I'm talking about, or what he portrayed. I know I give him his credit because I see the kids happy, bro. When I see a nigga who got a whole school after school full of kids, you know what I'm talking about, going crazy for you, bro. I respect that, bro. That means you got to change your ways a little bit because you got kids that really look up to you, you know. So give him some credit for something, man. Like everybody just too tough around this motherfucker, bro, especially from Chicago. And then it be the niggas who be acting tough that ain't even did shit. I heard Swag say FYBJ Mane wasn't in them cars. Nigga, your ass got on national TV and say Keith killed your brother. Nigga, like, what the fuck? I think it was CNN he was on or some shit. Like, man, be cool, bro. Like, let everybody live, bro. Like, everybody tough. I know you lost a brother and he lost a cousin. I lost a brother to the streets. Shit. My brother got killed right on the low end. So I mean, shit, I can relate to everybody losing a relative. 38th in Indiana, 3 people shot. Rolling the cars, 3 people has been shot. 38th in Indiana, that's the half. That's 757. Somebody just shot up 757, y'all. Be on the low end, be on alert, man. 757 has been shot up. Mass shooting. 3 to 4 people shot. I repeat, if you're on the low end and you ain't got shit to do with nothing, I'm talking about the civilians, the neutrons, shit like that. Or if you watch my page, you just live on the low end and got kids. 3 people just got shot on 38th in Indiana, man. Make sure y'all be careful. I don't know if it was some gang shit or some family members, because you got some angry family members that's killing people right now, that's killing their own family. Because they said you got to take out the garbage or some shit like that. Or they cut off the game in the middle. The mama cut off his game and told him to go and wash his ass, and he killed his mama. Shit like that going on in the world. So 3 people got shot. It's gonna be some retaliation. Make sure y'all keep your head on the swivel. 38th in Indiana just got shot up, y'all. 3 people shot, 3 people down on the ground. That's the low end. That's Bronzeville. That's 2 blocks from the police station. 2 blocks from the police headquarters. Hey, they don't even check around the out circles of their blocks, because they thinking like, oh, the police station right here, we're just gonna prevent crime. But it's like the third mass shooting over there. He say letter the D thing. I mean, look, Pab, swipe what you own. Grandson, I ain't no shit. I'm just chilling, man. Chilling with y'all, man, on this Saturday. Glad a lot of y'all chilling on here, man. You know, they asked me what you do for the community. I save lives, man. People who be on my channel, you probably could have went outside and got knocked off, man. But by you being on my channel, listening to me for the 5 hours, 6 hours, I kept you out of trouble. I did something. You hear me? I did something. I might not know that I did it. Close to the Ivy Wells. Yeah, it's on the other side where the wells at. It's across. It's closer. Wait, what did I say? Indiana or Wabash? Yeah, that's 757. That's 757 neighborhood. That's what Cessna used to be. 37 in Indiana, 38th, Wabash. Yeah, the Ivy Wells on the other side though, where the wells was. The wells from Cottage to King Drive. Where the Dare Homes, it's different parts, but I call all that shit the wells. The Dare Homes, the motherfucking the zone, the rock block, the back of the yards, all that shit. I call all that shit the wells, the extensions, but it's different names to them. But yeah, that's over there, but it's just across. Chicago needs some AAU programs that travel baseball, basketball. I said that too. I said motherfucker need to get a bus and just have like an Olympics for like 6 months. Basketball, boxing, fucking baseball, all that shit. Just go on the tour. Just get like enough people to make a basketball team, a couple people boxing, doing baseball, shit like that. And get them on the road. And then you link with other people. Like you link up with Philly. You link up with other people. You fight against Philly. You play ball against Philly. And then y'all meet up at the middle of the states and have a championship, see who wins. Because it's a trenches in every state. It's a hood. It's bad kids, kids don't get the look. Kids that could have went to college, but the streets got in the way. They are felons, so they can't go to college, but they could play ball, Them the kids that we want to see. We want to see them. Like what Gilly and them doing right now. Gilly and them doing some good shit. They giving away $100,000 to the best 101 player, and not no pros involved. These players that's from the streets. You know, yeah, you gotta stay busy, man. Even with myself, I learned that. Long as I stay busy, bro, like ain't no time for trouble. Ain't no time for trouble when you know, when you got something going on. That's why most of the neighborhoods are fucked up, because people broke, don't want to get jobs and get off their ass. They looking for a handout. If they ain't looking for a handout, they looking for a robbery. You know, I know a couple of niggas right now grown that live off females still. That still living off females still. Man, I can't wait till my bitch link card come on at 12. I'm gonna give me some pork skins. Like for real. But I take myself out of I replace myself away from people like that though. You know, if you living off a bitch, like you could that's cool, but you know, it's like it's bad business to me, man. Like I don't want to be around shit like that. I want the best for my friends, bro. Like you could tell your homies them about a lick, like, hey, look, do this Amazon store thing, and I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna show you how to get 5,000 to 12,000 a month. They'll be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. They rather get a handout. They rather, you know, walk around and say people owe them than just make an Amazon account and then take $500 and go and buy everything out of the Dollar Tree, dollar store, Five Below, whatever, the cheapest shit, and then resell it online. Resell it online for $12, $13. I seen a roll of tissue for $30 on that. I seen an 8 ounce dishwasher liquid. God damn it, for $24 on that. Somebody gonna buy. Somebody gonna buy. Hey, look, you might be like, man, ain't nobody buying that shit for no $20, no little roll. Hey, somebody gonna buy that 4 rolls, man. Some old lady, somebody searching the internet, and they like, let me buy that, and they go and buy that shit. But shit, that's where the money at online though. Ain't no money in the streets no more, man. Who buying the drugs? The young motherfuckers, right? And 9 out of 10 times, they ain't even buying it no more. Cause we don't know no drug dealers. We don't know no drug dealers. Well, it's probably about 5 drug dealers out there. 2 out west, 2 out south, one up. No, well, it's a lot of them up north because they get real money. They got real money up north. They got the most money, if you ask me, out of any side. But um, yeah, we don't know who the drug dealers no more. We don't see the drug dealers. You remember the drug dealers used to be known. They got the cars and they got the pellies on. They sitting outside. We don't know. We don't know who the drug dealers is. You don't see them because they robbing the drug dealers. They ain't buying shit no more. They pulling up on niggas. Let us get this before we kill this. Five little 12-year-olds. Take it down, motherfuckers. The grown niggas. The drugs and the phone, my boy. Hey man, them niggas ain't no drug dealers, man. Man, hey, look, buying a pint of lean just to drink half and paying to get your money back with the other half. That ain't no dealer, man. It sound like you a user, man. You buy a quarter pound of weed just to smoke half, and then you can't even re-up. That ain't no drug dealer. A drug dealer used to be on 24s and 28s, and you know what I'm talking about, in the latest Maseratis and shit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You right. The fucking goat. You right. The cell phone is the drug. It is. The cell phone is the drug. I heard there's a park now over there where part of the Otter B Wells used to be at some Mandrake. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mandrake been there for a minute though. Mandrake been on the low end shit since like '06. Yeah, like 2000. Nah, probably before that '05. Yeah, Mandrake been there since like end of '05. They started '06. Mandrake been there. Hell yeah. But shit, don't nobody be going. Used to go to Mandrake though. Like they used to go to Mandrake like all the young motherfuckers though. But you can't even go there. You can't even go up there right now. Like motherfuckers is dying, bro. Motherfuckers out there just shooting people, bro, with no motive. We finna just ride around high and then just stick the gun out the window and shoot anybody. Like that's clown shit. And niggas until niggas start calling them out, I'm reporting about it. You get caught or anything, I'm reporting about it. You say free Smurfy, yo. Hey man, whether he get free or not, man, that's up to him and God, man. But what I can tell you is the person who said free him, hey man, he shouldn't be involved with this shit, bro. We talking about Lil Durk. a Grammy award winner. You hear me? A motherfucker who we just seen bring $1 million to $1 million worth of game around a bunch of killers. You hear me? Like, man, he got his stuff in that, man. He got to pray that it get out, bro. It ain't up to us, me or you, man. You know. And then Big Sandals ain't with him because they be dissing Big Sandals, you know. So he fucked. That's how I know he ain't getting out. Stop fucking with me, man. I'm just playing with you, nigga. Their dead interview, wow. The Muslims holding him down in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, most of the people who Islam, man, that I know, they turn Islam in jail, bro. Because they don't want to get their ass kicked, half of them. Because the Muslims is not playing, bro. I swear to God, bro. I learned the Muslims weren't playing in '05. The White Sox win. I went to jail. My first time catching a felon, a gun charge. Yeah, it was '05. My first time getting caught with a gun. It was 61 days I would have to do eventually. But I was on Division Two when the White Sox won the World Series. I was on Division Two, yeah, for the World Series. And the Muslims, a dude had ran off on a plug. He ran off on the plug 5 times. He took some keys, but he just happened to come through Division Two. And a motherfucker, the travelers try to get him, the traveler vice lords, bro. And the Muslims came deep as hell, bro. Like that was the first time I've been in jail and seen some Muslims, bro. They was like, "Hey, brothers, let us talk to y'all. Hey, he on the our watch. It's over with. The gang members ain't put up no fight. They ain't put up no fight. That's when I knew the Muslims was strong, bro. The gang members folded. They ain't say on folks them grave or none of that. They ain't say none of that shit. They wasn't saying that shit back then, but they ain't say on the boss. They ain't say nothing when the Muslims told them straight up, y'all ain't finna touch him. He on our time. On everything, bro. And it was over with. And then we had dinner. It was over with. The Muslims came deep as hell too. All of them got on their little kufis and you know, they little homemade sheiks and whatever the fuck they call that shit. They saved them though. But that's why people be going to flipping Islam. Most of the people, they use the excuse they found something out about Jesus and they found out that it wasn't right and all that. Like I don't be trying to hear that shit. How the Muslims get so much power? I don't know, because the Christians don't come together like that. If the Christians came together like that, shit, they'd be powerful because everybody Christian. Even the gang members be saying they Christian when they go into jail because they ask you what your religion is once you get off the bus. I'm Muslim. Woo, woo, woo. They mark it down. I'm Christian. I'm Buddha. Whatever the fuck you say you is, they gonna write it down. IA, Internal Affairs. I remember going to church with like half the motherfuckers who saying they Muslim now. Shit. I remember going to church and we all eating goddamn it pork grinds and all that shit. But truthful is though, how I really feel about it. Hey man, hey, look, long as you pray the highest, bro, it don't matter what you pray to, bro. I ain't gonna be the judge of that shit, bro. But I just don't like a trend, bro. Like when it started to become on TikTok and all that shit, like it shouldn't be like that. Like it shouldn't be no TikTok trend that you Islam. And then if you do take your shahada and shit like that, like you should be done with crime. I feel like if you going to church every Sunday and shit like that, you shouldn't be committing no more crimes or none of that. Like you done playing in the streets, you done playing with that, you giving your life to the Lord. I feel like that with Islam. Like I feel like you take your shahada, you shouldn't be rapping about killing or none of that shit no more. Like it's over. You reborn. You know, it's like a reborn movement. But I ain't no God or none of that. And Trenchard News ain't perfect. So long as you pray to somebody, then a man, it's all good with me. I believe that Islam and the Muslims, whatever, Allah and Jesus, I think all of them one motherfucking person. Somebody had wrote a book and twisted the motherfucker. You hear me? That's what I think. How I think. If so, it won't be no argument between religions. We all praying to the same motherfucker. But but yeah, that's how I just think, man. But pray to whoever you pray with. I love you if you Muslim. I just be mad that some people be like, man, you could that's pork. Don't ask me if it's pork and you see the bacon popping, nigga. I just hate my cousins that's Islam and they get to doing that shit when they see me frying a bacon sandwich or they seeing me frying the little round sausages in there. You see the grease popping. You know that ain't turkey. Turkey don't pop like that. Answer the one that gives you peace and tell you not to kill everyone around you. Yeah, for real. Like Dirk. Like Dirk. I couldn't take Dirk serious because it was like, damn, bro, every song gets murder, murder, hat, hat, hat. And then you going to pray to the thing. I ain't no one to judge, though. You hear me? I'm just saying what it looked like. It's one thing to judge somebody, but it's one thing to look and see this shit. Like that, I don't think that should be called judging. That should be called facts. You hear me? Like I'm seeing him rap about the same murders that he locked up for, the same shit that he locked up for, both of them. Well, he ain't locked up for the other one or indicted for the other one, but he individual A. We do know that for a fact. We do know they saying individual A gave up the money at $1 million worth of game. We do know that. So they talking about Lil Durk. But, to see him do that and then, do the Islam thing. I seen a whole bunch of kids join Islam after that. After Lil Durk was putting that shit. Like everybody from Chicago, I'm Islam. And it take away from the real brothers, bro, who be pushing the real issue about their Islam shit, bro. Well, it don't take away from them, but it's like you'll have a person like I don't want to fuck with no Islam, even if you telling them the real truth about Islam and about what your beliefs is. They don't want to hear because they just seeing how O Block just, they just going over there. You ready to take your shahada, brother? And then give him their shahada. Then the next day he done killed 2 people. He's still gang banging on live, talking about you finna kill the ops. Damn, didn't you just take your shahada, brother? Like I just think somebody should tell them, the man who be on camera, hey, look, bro, if you take your shahada, hey, look, we shouldn't see you on no cameras. You got to tell some of these younger brothers, you got to tell them in the layman's terms. You just can't say you reborn again, go home and wash up and all that. Nah, nah, look, look, look. This mean you taking your shahada. You should be relieving yourself from Instagram, at least threatening people, dropping your location, and all that shit. Like that's what I think that guy should be telling them. You know, because if you tell somebody who from the streets, who uneducated, that they'll have a better understanding of what's going on. It'll make them see it more what they practicing. Yeah, but I think it'd be better for the shorties now, because all them turn to Islam. And ain't nothing wrong with Islam. It's just that, man. Like they just trending the shit. I know some real Islam people. My boss, he was from Syria. His family, whole family was Islam. They was the coolest motherfucker people too, but they took that shit serious. They ain't do none of that shit. Like they ain't do none of the shit that I be saying these guys doing. Anything that's give them structure and will reality check them for messing up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't keep on telling Shorty them that yeah, God gonna repent, just ask them for forgiveness. They run around this motherfucker thinking they could catch a head and then it's oh yeah, he gonna forgive me. Allah said he gonna no, Allah didn't say that shit, bro. Allah didn't say you going to kill 5 motherfuckers and he gonna forgive you. That shit is no, he didn't say it. He didn't say that. Or Jesus or nobody said that. That's how they take it though. I ain't saying nobody told them this. I'm saying, when you uneducated and you tell an uneducated person something, they think what you saying is the opposite. So you telling them, it's just like if you tell a kid, Oh man, don't worry about that shit, man. Woo woo woo. And he just fucked up in school and did some fuck shit in school. And you tell him, man, don't worry about that. Fuck them teachers. It's gonna get worse. Now you trying to whoop his ass because he got expelled, but you told him to fuck that shit the first time. You feel me? You supposed to jump on his ass soon when the teacher told you that he told the teacher to eat his shorts. You supposed to rip his neck off like Homer, you know. But you ain't do that. You told him fuck it. Fuck them teachers, man. Go ahead, go in the room, play the game. You know. And that's what most parents do, bro. They be friends with the kids until a fucked up situation. Then you try to come down on them, and then they don't want to hear that shit because you was their friend. You know. That's why I swear to God, bro. As much as bad shit about my auntie Frida, like bad stories I got about her, bro. I'm glad she whooped my ass, bro. I'm glad she kicked my ass, bro. I'd be dead right now. I'm glad at least about half of the shit that I was gonna do. I used to always think of her whooping my ass like, you a stupid motherfucker. What made you do that? Give me something to bust you upside your head with. You hear me? So that be in my mind that like my auntie would have bust me upside my motherfucking head for thinking some shit like this. I ain't doing that shit. I'm going to crib. You know? Like for real. I'm glad that she kicked my ass though. And a lot of these motherfucking kids need their ass whooped. But DCFS, they pop up at the wrong time. They don't pop up when the kid had black marks on the ass and all across his face, and he done went to school. The teachers then called, the whole staff then called in the school. Y'all ain't do nothing about it. Now the kid dead. Now y'all investigate. You hear me? Man, I'm talking about, bro. It could be a hole in your shoe. DCFS coming. What's wrong? Have you ate? Have your mama fed you? Your mama would be like, hey, don't talk to my kid. Hey, look, hold on. Hey, officer, can you let's go that way? You want to go to McDonald's? Are you hungry? Unless you a real kid to be like, man, I just ate. You hear me? If you ain't one of them kids to be like, yeah, I'm hungry. When was the last time? Shrug your shoulders, mama going to jail. Kids say you ain't in a week. They make up some shit to take you. Like DCFS used to be on it back then, man. I ain't gonna lie. The whole low end was in Maryville at one point in time, bro. I'm looking around like, damn, bro, they got you too? Yeah, my mama lost my brother, them too. They separated all us. Like they was separating brothers and sisters and families. Motherfuckers going with foster parents, your brother coming to Maryville, you going over here. Like that shit was heartbreaking, man. But one thing I could say, man, I went. At first I was hurt that I was leaving my brothers and them. We went together as no family. I couldn't understand it. But when I seen the skate rink, skates, pool, game rooms, arcade, two gyms. Oh, y'all got an opportunity to go to Nike camp. Y'all got an opportunity to go to Ray Myers basketball camp. Y'all got an opportunity to go to everywhere. I'm like, damn shit, I'd rather be here in the crib. Then the first day we get the Lou Mel 90s and shit and all this type of shit. I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit real. It's a home away from home. My own friends and family called on me. Oh yeah, it ain't about a real boxing match when it comes to Rugen or Herb. Rugen just want to beat the G off Herb name because he been talking like he grown. Well, then let's not make that a boxing match. Then we not just gonna we not gonna even make that a boxing match because we know damn well that Ruger gonna beat up Herb, and we know Herb them, one of his homies them, like they did J Dog. They gonna shoot Ruger down, and his homies them running. They gonna shoot them down too, just for winning. So we might as well not even have a boxing match because it ain't gonna end well. Hey, I can see Herb getting in the ring with Ruger and saying and telling one of his homies before that, hey, if he knock me out, if he knock me out on cap, kill him. You hear me? On everything, man. Christmas, if you release on drugs, it's slide. Islam don't let that mess slide. I used to be mad like that's deadly slice back for us ham. We can go get some Dollar General slices. Ruger and Herb be both in LA. They can run into each other easy out there. Hey, y'all, 2000 babies wouldn't have lasted a day with our parents in the late 80s and 90s. They was ruthless. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You was getting your ass kicked in the 80s. The 80s and the 90s. You was getting the I don't know when it stopped, but I remember I heard a girl tell her mama, this had to be like 2012, 13. You touch me, I'm calling the police. And everybody out there in the store was just looking like thinking the mama was finna touch her. And she was like, "You right, I ain't going to jail for your retarded ass. Your daddy finna come get you." And I'm like, damn, bro, my mama would have been over that counter, put my head all through the shopping carts in front of everybody, and told the police she did it when they rolled up. Yeah, it's just a different time. These new kids, whatever they call them, Gen X, Gen XX, they fucked. They doing shit for names. They ain't doing shit for no money. They ain't doing shit to get paid. They ain't doing shit. They doing shit for just bragging rights. We did it. That's why people out here dying right now. Gen Z. Yeah, Gen Z, Dro. Thanks, Dro. It's the water, bro, for real. They don't drink water out the water hose or sinks no more. Yeah, I seen the spring breaks. Like I ain't never seen spring break like that. All the gang members, all the little kids, they got Dracos and shit. These motherfuckers take over the whole Miami Beach and all the beaches all around the world for spring break. I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen no spring breaks like that, bro. Everybody clutching. Everybody at the beaches. The beaches are pretty. White sand, bro. Everybody clutching. It look like it's 13 different hoods out there, and everybody just looking around with ski masks on. Like, man, that shit sucker shit. We all black about to kill each other. And then we gonna blame it on the white man, though. We gonna say it's the white man's fault. But you got all these, even in Houston. I seen Houston too. But it was bad in Miami. The videos I seen in Miami, like all the kids, Daytona Beach. They all on the beach. This Daytona Beach, bro. You supposed to have you a tent with a barbecue grill and chilling. These motherfuckers walking around clutching, looking at each other like they about to kill each other. And the police out there. The police out there, they so motherfucking deep. The police don't even mean shit. Sure, them got on masks, and everybody got on the mask, even the females, bro. A lot of the females had on masks out there. Yeah, bro, you supposed to be chilling. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like the niggas in California, Long Beach, and all that shit. Man, y'all supposed to be getting money and chilling. Bro, y'all supposed to be chilling on everything, bro. Ain't no gang banging, bro. Y'all got palm trees and everything. You wake up and look at some shit like that. Man, you don't think about no gang bang. When I went to Cali and woke up and seen the palm trees, when I go to Florida and see the palm trees, bro, I'd be like, damn, I made it. You know, they don't look at that shit. They be like, man, them just some fucking trees. And then go and slide or squabble. Like, man, y'all supposed to be taking advantage of that pretty place, man. Yeah, we ain't had no Drakes. We had I seen guns with 30s in them though. In the 90s, I seen guns with sticks in them, but I ain't never seen the like Everybody want to carry a Draco around. What you gonna hide this motherfucker when the police come? If you on a police chase, you automatically lost your weapon because you're not gonna hop out with no Draco running from the police on feet. So I don't understand why people be even riding with them motherfuckers. Like, I don't understand it, man. Maybe I never will though. Come to find out it's a shotgun. They rather have Cali politics. Yeah, Cali too pretty, man. I ain't gonna lie. Cali, Florida, like, bro, y'all want to swap it out? Oh, hey, look, everybody who gang banging from Cali, everybody who gang banging in Florida. Hey, look, we gonna send everybody from Chicago who want to live to Florida, and everybody who want to live to California. You go them two places, and everybody who want to kill and squabble, y'all can have the South Side, West Side, East Side, blend in with the people who here. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure that if motherfuckers can move, bro, they'll move, man. But it take for a person to get some money to see that, like, bro, it's more to life than this bullshit, bro, than these blocks. It's more to life than it, bro. You got to get a bag. You probably got to get a bag first. You know, probably got to get that bag first, bro. But when you take that trip, you ain't gonna need want to go back to your neighborhood, bro. You ain't gonna need want to go back to Chicago, bro. You the first thing you gonna say, man, I'm moving down here when I get some money. Soon you see it, you gonna see that it ain't looking over your shoulders every 5 seconds. Like Florida dangerous too. Don't get it twisted. But certain parts, bro, you ain't even gotta look over your shoulder, man. Certain parts of Florida, you ain't even gotta look over your shoulder. Trust me, you ain't gotta look over your shoulder if you go to certain parts. Avoid certain parts and all that Miami shit. Avoid fuck all that shit. You can go to the same beach that's Miami that's cleaner than that water somewhere else in Florida. You know, that's why people be dying too. They be going there where they ops going. Just to say they went to Miami. You know your damn ops down there somewhere. You know somebody got some ties from your city somewhere. Yeah, I had a SKS BB gun. I went to the ID home for that motherfucker. Oh, that thing. Popping individuals on that thing. We was popping anybody. Pellet guns, the SKS. I got that motherfucker from Dick's. That's what Dick's first. No, it wasn't Dick's. It was what's that other sporting good? It was a sporting goods store. And it wasn't Dick's though. It was another sporting good. I forgot what the fuck that before Dick's. They used to sell guns in there. Or was it Dick's? It probably was Dick's I got it from. Out in the suburbs, northwest suburbs. And Palatine, right by Palatine and shit. I think it was a Dick's. It might have been a Dick's or it might have been some other little gun store. They sell BB guns though. BB guns was big back then. They was, you know, Sports Authority. That's what it was. Sports Authority on my mama, bro. It was Sports Authority. That's why I got it. They used to sell BB guns, bro, in the back. On there, all you have to do is hide your ID. You can get the BB gun, air cartridge, all that shit. They had the whole glass case. Sports Authority. I'm glad you said that. That's what it was. Sports Authority. That's where I got the SKS from. My white friend mama got it for me. Sporting goods. Yeah, sporting goods. Sporting goods. That's what it is. Sporting goods. Yeah, they used to have all the real guns and everything in the back. And you could buy the motherfuckers. And my white friend was like, man, you want a handgun, man? You get a what's the name? So I got the SKS and that motherfucker was letting off rapidly. We was in his backyard knocking down cans and all type of shit first. Then I took it to the city with me when I went on home pass for the weekend. And me let my friends and them see it. They just popping all the dope fiends that's leaning on the curve and pop 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 pop. nodding off in the hallways. We shooting all the fiends, man. Waking them up, man. Yeah, Sports Authority. Sports Authority was big back then before Dix. I think Dix killed Sports Authority. I think Dix ain't shit but Sports Authority if you really want to be honest. Cause Dix the same shit that Sports Authority is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nows too. What you know about Dempster and Nows, man? I used to go to the mall in Nows. On everything. We used to go to the little mall in Nows and shit. Go to the movie theater in Nows. I used to be all through Niles, Park Ridge. When I was in high school, Niles, Park Ridge, Skokie, Arlington Heights, Palatine, Wheeling, Buffalo Grove, Schomburg, man, all that shit. Everywhere we had a conference opponent, like we had friends at the school and shit. So if you went to Wheeling, Buffalo Grove, any of that shit, Schomburg, Rolling Metals, any of that shit, bro. Like we had friends in all them schools. We used to kick it with shit, meet up at Schomburg Mall, all of us, different schools. That's why I say it's different, bro, because we used to meet up with different schools and kick it in the malls and Woodfield Mall, different schools. Motherfuckers going all the way from Eisenhower, from Glenbrook South, Glenbrook North. We all meet up at the mall on Saturday. We ain't talking about killing each other, nigga. We trying to chill with the girls like on some Saved by the Bell type shit. We ain't trying to kill nobody. That's the difference, man. They y'all the reason why the mall's gone. Motherfuckers coming at you. Don't nobody want to go in no mall no more. Y'all meeting up at the malls, killing people, having team takeovers and shit. Man, the malls used to be lit, bro. Back in the day, the malls used to be lit. I'm talking about the malls used to be lit for Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that shit. Motherfuckers passing out free samples on the food and all that, bro. Like you don't get that no more. I remember Jules. You walk up in Jules, they giving you a free wing or some type of meat or something, a sample. They had samples in all the stores. You can go down there to any store in 1990s in the 90s and get a sample of something on the food. Whatever restaurant, whatever food, they had samples back then. You know, by the time we was done eating the samples, we ain't even want the food no more. We wasn't even hungry no more. The person who passing out the samples, say how many you want. We just steady dogging that shit, chicken and everything. I remember they put out chicken wings and jewels. They had the little wingettes out, the flats. Man, we killed them motherfuckers. Lancaster arcades. Yeah, arcades was big back then. We used to go to a lot of arcades. We used to go to a lot of arcades and shit. They was big back then. Walgreens candy out. Yeah, Walgreens used to be busting on the shit. They ain't got nothing now. You going Walgreens, you going Walgreens, you better not go in that bitch with $20. Man, I went to Walgreens. I think I brought three pops, a big bag of hot Doritos. And man, they said that motherfucker was like $35, man, $36. I'm like, God damn, when Walgreens come this expensive, but don't nobody be in Walgreens like that except the old people. We had a theme park with a roller coaster in the mall. Only roller coaster I seen in the mall was Mall of America. That was the only roller coaster that I seen live in a mall. It's Mall of America. That motherfucker was going through the mall. I worked at Marshall Fields at the mall in Skokie for a little while back in the day. Yeah, Marshall Fields, bro, that was the lick back then. Marshalls, TJ Maxx, they had all the shit. They had all the clothes, all the name brand clothes that was out, Echo, Enichi, Tommy Hilfiger. Man, motherfuckers was sleep on that shit, bro. I was coming to the city and they like, damn, bro, where you get that Tommy Hilfiger coat from? Bro, I got this off the rack at Marshall Fields for $30. A winter coat. You hear me? They thinking I paid 300-400 for this bitch. I only paid $30 at Marshall. I'm telling you, bro, it was a lick back there. Burlington Coat Factory, a lick. Like for real, everything people was wearing. Evisu, Rockaway, they had everything, man. No, you can't be funny in the streets. You got to be serious at all times. Motherfuckers look at funny as a weakness in the streets. I could be myself now. I could talk my shit and be real, you know, but I have to use a weapon behind my words of saying, standing on something. You know, I could talk without a weapon now, you know, and people listen. I ain't got to have a weapon and say something. And then I got to have a weapon for you to know, like, oh, he ain't playing. He got his gun on him. You know, no, I ain't got no gun on me. I just speak my truth, and it might sound funny a lot. A lot of shit might sound funny, man, but it's real. What about rights? I got my first pelly at the Salvation Army. Oh yeah, Salvation Army too. Motherfuckers sleep on the Salvation Army. I got a motherfucking Echo coat out of the Salvation Army. I Echo. Down to like it came down to like a little bit before my kneecaps or some shit. That bitch was raw. It was raw than a motherfucker, bro. Brand new. But I got the one that was in the suburbs. You know, in the suburbs, the white people, everybody who got some shit, they might have some shit with a tag on that motherfucker. They taking it to the Salvation Army for donation. A motherfucking Mexican put me up on the Salvation Army. He like, man, he had some jeans. I think he had some Japo jeans. And I'm like, where you get them jeans from? He like, the Salvation Army for $5. I'm like, what? He like, yeah. And he the first person to put me up on that shit. That's back then though, man. You was able to go to the Salvation Army and all that shit. And niggas wouldn't laugh because one shit funny. I'm G'd up. You hear me? Now you go to the Salvation Army, it could be real. Nigga busting jokes on you. Oh man, you got something out the Salvation Army? Like, nigga, hell yeah, nigga. And I ain't pay that bullshit that you paying for some fake shit. I heard Shaquille O'Neal say his shoes made in the same factory as Michael Jordan's. What that mean? Somebody get in the comments and let me know what that mean. If Shaquille O'Neal's shoe is made in the same factory with the same materials as Michael Jordan shoes, what that mean, y'all? We getting jerked out on the Michael Jordans, right? We paying too much, right? That's all that let me know. Once Shaquille O'Neal said that, that's all I need to know. So all that I got on $300 pair of shoes and all that, man, that shit costs $10 to make, man. We all wearing $10 shoes, man. It's just the name. It's just the name behind it. Why you think you styling and profiling. But all that shit made in the same factory. We all getting finesse on everything, bro. I can't wait till I go over there. I'm gonna show y'all when me and Nene finally take a trip because we going to Vietnam. We going wherever they saying the Nike factories is. I want to go over there and wherever we could record at without them trying to keep us in jail and shit. But I'm going over there to the Nike factory. I want to see for myself. I want to go in the store and see for myself. And I'm gonna film. I'm gonna document all that shit. But I'm going over there for myself. Ain't nobody in the history got robbed for no shacks. Hell no. Yeah. See, I don't want to go to China though. I think we could go somewhere else because China ain't the only place that make Nike that got the Nike factories. No, no, no. I seen JT Bigger Figure. I seen JT Bigger Figure down there in the factories, bro. on everything. He brought like 30 pair of shoes, bro. I seen JT Bigger Figure, bro. He was in a Nike, the Africa Nike factory on everything, bro. I seen him. He paid $25 for the mics that we paying. Goddamn it, what's the name for on everything? I'm like, damn. I seen China Mac. China Mike was in Vietnam. He went to the what's the name? I seen, yeah, China Mac. That's his name. Used to be on No Jumper. He was in Vietnam and in China. On my mama, bro. They making the same shit in all them factories, man. Louis Vuitton and a lot of more labels made in the same factories, bro. We just getting finesse, man. We getting finesse like a motherfucker. Nike headquarters in Oregon. Oh yeah, that's where we need to be going then. They need to Oregon. To that motherfucking Nike factory. We ride past Oregon. Shit, we going through there. Me and Nene drive through there. I love Nike. I love the headquarters, like the factories and shit. No public access to Nike factories in China, Vietnam, and Indonesia are operated by contractors, not directly, but they don't allow public access tours or direct sales. Hey, but look though, you see, a hood fella, you see where they get you at though. See, the same people who up in them Nike factories, right? They worked in Nike factories. They worked for the Nike factory. So what they did was they stole machines, or they know the machine that they use in the Nike factory, and they know the materials, bro. They making the same shit that they call replicas or whatever. They making the same shoe, man. I'm telling you, bro. They making the same fucking shoe, bro. They got the same machines. All you need is that machine, and you work for Nike. Hey, you got a hood fella. You gotta watch this dude. This dude did an interview, I think, with Drink Champs. He had his own motherfucking machines. And they had shut him down, bro. They try to shut him down and sue him and everything. They try to shut him down and sue him. He got the same machines that make all the shoes, bro. For real, bro. Like for real. They probably don't let you in that shit, but there's people got them same machines that know what they using in there. Overworking wages. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that too. The baby guy. I seen the baby guy too. The baby guy, he worked there. It's just like Popeyes, bro. If they tell you the recipe and then you go and change, then you go and make your restaurant and name it something else. But you took Popeyes whole little recipe, batter and every motherfucking thing. That's what niggas doing now. Niggas going to work at it somewhere, learn what they doing, and then get up out of there with the secrets, and then just finesse it, make it their own little shit. That's what everybody doing now to get on, bro. Ain't nobody finna work for no slave shit. They trying to figure out, man, what's these materials? What's this? And I finna make them. Cause you could come to a city like Chicago, and if you can make the same material as the Michael Jordans, man, you gonna sell out, bro. You pull up and them bitches look official, you gonna sell out in Chicago, bro. It's just like you hit the freight train. You gonna sell out. There's no Church's Chicken in Texas. It's called Texas Church's Chicken, and it's charged in Popeyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just noticed that too. I just noticed that too. I rolled past some churches, and they saying Texas on the motherfuckers. I'm like, what the fuck? Texas Church's Chicken. In Chicago, it's Church's Chicken. I miss my youth though. I live right close to California, Belmont, Elston's intersection. I could walk and take the bus to Wrigleyville. Yeah, back in the days, man, in the Cubs up north and shit, I used to be all through that, man. It was peaceful. It probably was dangerous then, but it was peaceful. Like I used to go to Clarendon Park and all that shit. 48, Winthrop, all that shit, man. It was peaceful though. You know, and it ain't like that now though. You getting killed for anything. You getting killed for just taking a picture with a nigga. Nigga, you don't know what your friend did. You came home from school and took a picture on it, ended up on Instagram, now you dead. Church's Chicken used to have the $2 Tuesdays, 2-piece Tuesdays for $1.50. Y'all don't remember that? Two pieces for 150. That's when everybody used to go to churches though on Tuesdays. That motherfucker be loaded. Everybody trying to get them $2 boxes. You said Harold's more than churches? Yeah, I'm gonna take Harold's over churches. And I don't even like Harold's either. Harold's nasty now. They don't be cooking the wings right. They don't fry them hard. Like you gotta really tell them fry them hard, 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 extra hard, hard, hard. And then they just think they're gonna get away with some shit to smother mild sauce over the wings and you didn't season them, you know. So basically you just frying chicken, put them in flour, and then throw the sauce on there. And people so be into the sauce that you don't even realize that ain't no seasoning on this chicken. Like they done fucked up the Hurls franchise, man. Hurls ain't the same no more. When I was a kid, Hurls chicken was the shit. They fucked up Hurls, man. They let too many people just open up Hurls chicken because they had some drug money or something. But they fucked up Hurls though. I can tell you that. I'm from Chicago, and Hurls chicken is nasty, man. Like for real, I don't even want to brag about Hurls no more. Like for real. Me and Nene got hers from different places. She liked the one on 87 though. She loved the one on 87. We go past 87. Nene won't she'll eat that hurls. But any other hurls or the hurls in Joliet too. Hurls in Joliet, they clean, they fry hard, they got it. But anywhere else, I don't know, man. Hey, yeah, they told me 103rd too. Somebody told me 103rd. Yeah, JJ Fish, they out of order too. JJ Fish been fucked up. They fucked up. I'd rather go to Sharks than go to Popeyes. Well, I think Popeyes need to sell their biscuits to somebody else. Because that's the only thing Popeyes got right now is the biscuit. So they need to sell a biscuit to, Sharks or one of them places. You know what I think that's wrong with the food? I noticed that the food ain't got MSG in it no more. I think that's a big reason why the shit don't taste like it used to taste, man. It's something, bro. I'm gonna figure it out. But the food don't taste right no more. Like some days I don't. Some days I like meat. My wife cook meat. She cook on roast or some shit like that. I might eat it depending on how it's looking. But then some days I'll be like, nah, I ain't eating that shit. That shit look like it's moving. It look like it just came off a cow, you know. And then I'll go vegan and just eat some vegan shit. Like I think Patillo's overrated. Like it's a hit and miss with Patillos. Sometimes they got, the shredded meat that melts in your mouth and out of your hand, and then they got the big horse chunks and shit. So I think they overrated. So I think MSG got all our blood pressure messed up. Hey, you know what I think got our blood pressure messed up? That motherfucking seasoning salt. I swear to God, I'm glad my wife stopped that seasoning salt shit, bro. I'm glad that she stopped it and she found something else to replace seasoning salt, bro. I had put some seasoning salt on some French fries, man. And I'm talking about, bro, I heated up real fast, bro. Like heated up, like my body heating up. I'm like, what the fuck? Why I'm getting hot? I ain't got on no hoodie or shit, bro. It was that seasoning salt, bro. That motherfucking seasoning salt, bro. That shit go fast. That shit dangerous, bro. Yeah, that's what Nene got. The dash, the soul food seasoning. Um, all I forgot what else she got. She got some shit that got all the seasons in them. If you use seasoning salt, that should be the only salt you use while seasoning food. Yeah, 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 man. I try to do it on my own, hood fella. Man, Nene came in the kitchen, had to make me some more French fries over and everything, bro. That shit was like salty as fuck, bro. I ate a French fry. That's what happened. I ate some French fries that I cooked, and I seasoned them before I fried them. And bro, them bitches was so salty that couple of French fries that I ingested, bro, like made my blood heat up. So use more real garlic and real onions. Yeah, it was the first time I used the like taste the onions. I ain't even know my wife be using that shit. She made me some garlic bread and she put some minced onions or whatever they call on there. And that was the best garlic. I put the garlic bread on the grill instead of put it in the oven. I put it on the grill. And yeah, that shit was good. That shit was good. I be seeing restaurants and like little chefs be playing with that shit. And I don't know what it is, but she put that shit on my bread we made some garlic butter. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. Laura's got some good shit though. Tried the casserole season. Yeah, I think Nene got some casserole season. I think she got that shit. Grandma food the best. Hey, man, look, I swear to God, man, it don't matter what restaurant we go to. We can go to any restaurant. It could be expensive. It could be cheap. Bro, I rather my wife cook, bro. Like, she get down to business. Dressing, she got that shit down packed, man. She got it down packed like my mama, like my auntie, like my grandma. She got it down packed, bro. Like for real. I tell Nene, make me some. You'll make me some dressing, buddy. She make me some dressing, make my own little private pan, and that shit be a hit. I be having Thanksgiving when it ain't Thanksgiving, man. That's the blessing right there. For you to say, I want some turkey and dressing, and then it's for dinner. For you, not for my kids. My kids don't want that shit. They want They want some other shit. They don't want that. How I feel about Crib Mac, man. Hey, look, I'm always for the underdog, man. Crib Mac is an underdog, man. I just wish Crib Mac had like a real manager that'll help him out without robbing him. Crib Mac a cool dude, man. He funny. I don't see him as no threat. I see him as funny. I even say 55th cuz and shit. That's because of him, because people be taking advantage of him and shit. So I just thought like, shit, I'll promote him and help him with 55th Street cuz or whatever. I respect Craig Mack though, man. I love the underdogs. Plus, he feed the community. Crib Mac, he helped the community out. He buy pizzas. He always get a homeless $100 bills. Like I respect him, bro. Yeah, he funny. He funny. He just a different type. He different, bro. He different. Whether they want to say he challenged or whatever, you know, he just trying to get his increments, man. Yeah, he a cool dude though. But whatever they say about him, hey man, all I know is he always feed the people. He always feed the people, bro. I'm talking about not just buying no one piece or two pieces. He buying 50 of them motherfuckers, bro. He passing out boxes of pieces. You hear me? I respect people like that, man, because that's what I do. That's what I do. I go to downtown, buy pizza, a lot of pieces, whatever. I done been to McDonald's, spent $500 of burgers and fries, and just pass them out to anybody. It come to a point I was just giving them to regular people, you know. Cause some of the homeless people don't want to be fed, bro. Believe it or not. Like they would try to kill you if you ask them is they hungry. You know, I guess it's like a trick question. I'm fucked up. Am I hungry? But I done damn near got stabbed trying to feed somebody. I done almost got stabbed trying to get a person $100 bill. I walked up. I was talking to this dude like, "You hungry?" And I was like, "Huh? Here go $100." And the motherfucker pulled out a knife on me downtown. I was on live when he pulled out the knife on me. But yeah, I always look out for the people, man. Cause when I say you one step away from being homeless, you really are, man. Believe it or not, you one step away. Mother Nature, fire, anything, your shit gone. You got to start all over. It ain't no guarantee that Red Cross gonna come to your house and give you some money because you just lost your shit. So yeah, that's why you always give back, cause God always bless you, man. He'll give you that shit back 10 times. Just don't be talking about I gave up this amount of food and I should have been got my shit back. Don't say no drinky shit like that. Just wait till he hit you. You know, one hospital stay, you might go bankrupt. Hell yeah. I remember I took an ambulance ride, bro. They said from 43rd to 59th in Cottage Grove to Maryland to the UIC, University of Chicago Hospital. On my mama, bro. They sent me a bill for $3,500, bro, for riding in the ambulance. I was pissed. I was pissed off, bro. I said, shit, I could have called a cab. I could have took the King Drive bus and goddamn it walked over to motherfucking Cottage Grove for $3,500. That shit costs, man. So all you motherfuckers be calling the ambulance for them fake rides and shit. When you do get some money, they gonna garnish your shit. They gonna get their money back. They gonna get that motherfucking ambulance ride or that hospital bill. Trust me. Sour sop leaf tea. Yeah, I'm finna have Nene give me some what's that shit called? I'm finna have Nene give me some though. I forgot what it's called though right now. I can't even think about it. But they said that they got kiwi flavors, they got different flavors. I just don't want to be eating no shit that tastes horrible. The sea mouse. I'm finna have Nene buy me some sea mouse. I'm finna start eating the sea mouse. I'm finna try it and see what it is, man. Hey, somebody asked me about somebody top five rappers or something in drill. Hey, look, I ain't got no top five rappers, but I wanted to say this question for an interview. But the best rapper from Chicago right now, since Lil Durk gone, and Lil Durk ain't got no more music right now. The music don't hit right when he locked up and his music out here. It don't hit right. I ain't gonna lie. It don't hit right knowing that he in jail and listen to him rap about the shit that he in jail for right now. That's why I say if Pooh Shiesty is Lil Durk friend and it's time about killing this shit, he shouldn't drop that song. You ain't his homie. You a goofy. If you drop that song knowing damn well Lil Durk in there and y'all talking about shooting people or killing or any of that, you shouldn't drop the song, bro. You gonna fuck him up. You gonna hurt him. The jury might hear your song and be like, "Oh yeah, that nigga Lil Durk a killer. He definitely a killer. We find him guilty." But they ain't his friends. They don't get no fuck. They doing this shit for clout. But then they mad at Trenches News for getting his money off Lil Durk name. But they gonna drop some songs that say we kill somebody. We stepping on niggas. We paying for murders and bodies and robberies. You hear me? Yeah, my ex put sea moss. I swear it works. It does the body once. I damn near want to hit her up and tell her to sell me some more. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta get some then. You gotta play Jot 5 interview on Vlad. Who is Jot 5? I don't know who Jot 5 is. Hey, I only fuck with Cali politics. My boy Explosive be on here, man. I really don't be trying to touch Cali politics, man. Like y'all got bloggers over there. I respect them. I respect y'all bloggers, and I just feel like I stay in my zone. Like if it's about Big U and it's some paperwork or something, or Brick Baby, yeah, I say it. But you got Milk, you got I forgot what's the other buddy name. He be going crazy over there. But you got a lot of Cali bloggers though. That's they feel. I feel like if you from Texas, just stay in your field. Some things you could report about, like anybody could report about Lil Durk, you know. But some things is like stay in your field with it. That's what I try to do. Like I be wanting to report about Philly and bring awareness, but I'm from Chicago, man. That's where I came from. Philly. I just do what I can, bro. But I just feel like shit, Philly needs some help over there. I need to put the spotlight on them, man. Hopefully, shit, the crime will stop or something. But I just stay in my lane, man. I don't know nothing about Philly. I don't know nothing about Philly, so I just leave Philly alone, man. All I know is they wiping noses in Muslim uniform. Goddamn it, that's all you need to know. Don't go to Philly playing all the crackhead shit. I'm from Chicago. I'm a big dog. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get something back on I-95 coming back towards Chicago in the box. Yeah, I don't know who Job 5 is, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I report what controversial and don't try to get in their politics because I don't know nothing about them. Like the Noah Scurry, I was gonna talk about him. He was like one of a kind. He was a straight A student with a good GPA and he was killing people. I got a report about it. You know, I had to report about Noah Scurry. Like he was one of the ones in Philly that like caught my ears. Another guy, YBC Duel. When he went on no jumper and he dissed all the Philly, I say he finna die. I knew he was gonna die. He died months later after the no jumper shit, but I say he finna die though. I ain't never seen no motherfucker. He dissed every block in Philly. Fuck them. Fuck they dead man. Them too. Them too. Them too. I said, God damn, he must be a motherfucking straight assassin from Philly saying fuck everybody. You hear me? Like I knew he was gonna go. My granny was born in Philly, by the way. Of the shot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get Nene to give me some sea mouse though. You had DJ U crying like a motherfucker. No, man, DJ U was my boy though, man. Like for real. I ain't even do no 16 shot him because I'm like, man, if you and DJ U gonna be into it, man. I ain't finna get on none of y'all platforms. But I was going on DJ U, but I wanted him at 16, to get that shit together. I'm like, man, y'all get that shit together, man. I'll go on there with both of y'all. You hear me? They ain't want to do it though. But they had their own personal beef, so I ain't want to get in it. Cause 16, he broke the internet at one time. He had the whole internet at one time. When I first got on YouTube, he had that bitch in the chokehold. He had Cairo interview, broke the internet. You hear me? And I just rather focus on the money instead of the beef. But you got some niggas messy, man. They don't know how to focus on the money. They messy, bro. They worry about everybody else and what they got going on. That's why niggas lose. That's why people losing on YouTube because they ain't going after what pays them. They going after some stupid shit, chasing people, talking. What I'm talking about. Everything I talk about, I'm getting paid for. Whether it's Lil Durk, whether it's Vonnie, Vernie, whoever, I'm gonna get paid. They ain't getting paid, man. 500 views, 1,000, that ain't getting paid. YouTube want 55% of your money, so you getting 2,000 views to say something about Trenches News is irrelevant to me because you ain't even make $10 off that shit. You ain't even make $20 off that shit. They want 55%. You got to get in 100,000 views a day to even see some money on YouTube, to see some real paper. But yeah, man, I just feel like he just threw me under the bus like I'm the scapegoat. Oh yeah, Trenton News. Like, nah, I ain't the scapegoat, nigga. I ain't the weak one. Don't take duck trial as like I'm weak or something, nigga, on everything. But that's what people want you to do, man. They want you to jump out your character, go and spank them or something like that, and then I lose everything in my family because they want to try to entice me to jump out there. Like, nah, I ain't jumping out there. I'm just ain't fucking with you no more. Plain and simple. I ain't gotta fuck with them. I got my own channel. I make my own money without an interview on their page. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, you gotta stay in your lane on YouTube, man. That's why people don't be clocking that money because they be in other shit. They be trying to chase other people. Swipe, I feel you. Some people saying Boosie should handle this new mess in the streets. Man, Boosie ass gonna go to jail, man. He talking about what's the address, what's the name, what kids, what school the kids go to. Your ass gonna go to jail, man. Sound like you trying to put another hit like Marlo Mike, nigga. You better be cool. Man, he need to let his lawyers do that shit. He don't need to be on the internet asking what's that girl address, man. That's like a threat, bro. That's like a straight threat. I don't know what Boosie thinking, but that is some fucked up shit that what old girl doing though. You know, I always tell y'all that, man. Like she on some bullshit, bro. She woke up in the morning. She woke up in the morning and said, "I'm about to destroy your life." Boosie did this. It's females that do that, bro. It's up to us who blog though to call it out. You know, instead of trying to get views off of, oh, Boosie done. I seen a lot of big bloggers. Boosie's in trouble now. Man, the girl was 5 years old, man. Boosie ain't touched that motherfucker girl. That bitch lying, man. And I don't even like Boosie. And I know when a lie's a lie. Boosie ain't did shit to her on everything, man. Boosie don't even know that bitch probably. She done woke up in the morning. Oh, I finna Boosie. I was 5. And then the internet believe the shit. Everybody go with it because she a female. Like, hell no. That's just like with the Dooley Low shit. Oh yeah, he touched my 5 year old and he stuck nails in him and like, come on, man, who believe this shit? I seen all the bloggers believe it though. Dooley Low, he did this, his career over with. I'm like, really? Like, come on, man. Like you gotta just take some things of you gotta think like everybody then. Like some stories be real, but if your kid been hurt or this shit happened to you, why come to the internet? Why not go to the police first? Why not tell the police? Why not tell the police that he did this to you? Why put it on the internet and not go to the police? Like that's some call chasing shit. Yeah, Boosie shouldn't be saying go and find her, none of that shit. That shit foul, bro. Like you don't do that, bro. When somebody's saying that they're a victim of you, you shouldn't be talking about go and find her, I got $1,000. That's like a payment, bro. Like she gonna trick Boosie right off the fucking streets. And he don't even see it. He's so much of a gangster and think he a tough guy that he gonna get himself a fucking stalking. He telling everybody and their mama to find her, get her information, her mama, her grandma, her, like, come on, man. You got to think, bro. You say you a street nigga, bro. If you a street nigga, you wouldn't even did no shit like that. If you say you a gangster or a killer, you wouldn't even got on the internet and said no shit like that. So it's in both ways. But I'm on Boosie's side when it comes to that bitch lying, bro. Like for real. I assess the situation of anything. Like with THF crack. I would have been on crack side until the police said, "Do you want to tell your mama what you going to jail for?" And that nigga shook his head like a creative player. I say, "Nah, man, I'm gonna tell my mama what the fuck going on, so my mama can know how to help me defend this shit." He said, "No, you act like your mama ain't gonna call up to the police station or type in your name and find out what you in jail for." You know, so that's what made me not side with crack. I'm like, nah, bro. He said, you want to tell your mama? You really want to tell your mama what you're going to jail for? Crack say, He's like a creative player off the motherfucking 2K26, man. They say Crack just got done with the OG. He trying to get seconds, man. Say it took him 30 minutes to go and get some water. She had to find out what was going on in the house. That shit crazy, man. Yeah, I wanted to side with Crack, man, until that happened. If Crack would have told his mama on camera, I would have been on Crack's side. Cause I know Crack. Crack got a lot of girls, man. Crack always go through that shit with women, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Crack always go cause Crack funny. When Crack break up with a girl, bro, he destroyed a girl by roasting her, bro. You got dirty draws. You got discharge in your draws and shit like that. He on. Hey, look, Crack been funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Crack been funny. Anybody who know Crack in real life, Crack funny as hell, bro. Like he destroy females. Like after he live with females, because most of the females keep on getting them locked up for a domestic. Like all the females, he ain't even got to touch the female. He can go out. He can not come in the house. He going to jail for a domestic on everything, bro. I done seen Crack go to jail 2 times for a domestic, and he didn't. I know he ain't hit it because he was on roads with us, with Duck them, with me, Brick them, all us, bro. He used to come over there and chill with us. Crack. The girl say he touched her. She lied, bro. We was right with him the whole time. But he used to go. He used to always go through shit like that, bro. Like I know Crack in real life, bro. Like I know him in real life, bro. Like before all the fame and all this shit. I'm talking about from the low end. You know, then being in O Block with him, 63rd, 62nd and King Drive. He hanging over there with Duck them. He coming over there. Cause Crack was able to walk over there with Duck them too. On that side. Crack ain't had to worry. He wasn't they op. You know, Brick and Duck saved him actually. Brick jumped off the porch and told Gyro City Twink down they wasn't about to do shit. He ain't got to take off no shirt. Crack had a 4-6 Woodline shirt on everything. A 4-6 Woodline shirt. It was black and red. And Twink them ride up on a bike with a gun on him with a shirt over it, talking about he got to take off his Brick, jumped off the porch like he ain't got to take off nothing. He with us on everything, bro. And for them to be disrespecting Duck them and Brick them, bro, like, bro, he saved you, bro. Like that fucked me up with Crack when he disrespected Duck. Cause I'm like, bro, they was finna kill you, bro. Brick jumped off the porch and jumped in front of you, bro, and was arguing with these niggas who got guns. Brick ain't even have a gun on him. He was arguing with these niggas. He was telling these niggas, nigga, this ain't y'all block. Y'all could go on Vernon. Brick was treating their ass, bro, for Crack. Brick a real nigga, bro. Cause Brick ain't even have to jump in that shit. Brick could have been like, go ahead and get him. But I bet you if Brick knew that Crack was gonna disrespect Duck when he died, I bet you he wouldn't help his ass. Crack said you can't grape the willing. Man, I don't know. I still think he should have told his mama what happened, bro, on camera. He was so embarrassed he ain't even want to tell his mama what happened, bro. I would at least said, Mama, that bitch talking about I did this. So your mama can help you. Yeah, Brick say Crack, man. The Crack disrespecting Duck and shit, bro. That shit weird to me, man. Like I was right there, bro. Niggas had guns finna kill him because he had a 4-6 shirt on. And it was Twinkle Toe. Twinkle Toe ain't no he coming, bro. He gonna kill you, bro. Or he gonna shoot you. One or the other. If you ain't from Gyro or from over there, he gonna stand on it. Anybody who know Twink gonna tell you. So for Brick to jump in front of Twink and tell Twink a killer that you ain't gonna do shit to Crack, that was some real shit, bro. That was the realest shit ever, bro. And I was glad that he had checked them because Crack from the low end. Well, I thought we was all from the low end, and I thought, the low end look out for each other, but that shit dead. That shit ain't like that. The low end and help backdoor you for them niggas. If you ain't on the block, hanging with these niggas every day, They gonna be like, man, fuck that nigga. He shouldn't even be hanging with him. And whole time, that's Duck brother. Of course he gonna hang with him. That's his motherfucking brother. Whether he BD and Duck GD, he gonna hang. That's his fucking brother. It don't matter. It don't matter about no game. That's why I be saying niggas be getting confused. Like if his brother is Stone and he a GD, of course if the Stones killed his brother, he gonna go over there with his brother and them side, or he gonna, you know what I'm talking about, get the back door motherfuckers. Like it's just plain and simple. We need a movie, Trench. Oh man, the movie's gonna come, man. They gonna come. I don't want to rush it, man. I don't want no Tubi movies, man. I could have been had some Tubi movies, bro. I don't want that shit. I don't want no motherfucking fake version of Menace to Society starring Lil Ray Ray and Ken and Juju. I don't want that shit. When I get a movie, I want a real HD Hype Williams. You hear me? Come on. Ooh, ooh, steady, are you ready? What's going on? Tell them what's going on. No, Brick look like that guy who from Kentucky, Kansas City. He from Louisville. What's his name? Brick look like the nigga from Louisville. Uh, I forgot that nigga name. Stay low and away from these people. We need you. Oh yeah, man. Hey, I will. I stay a distance away from people, bro. I don't gotta be around nobody, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool, man. I ain't got I got the people I love with me. You know what I'm talking about? I got the people I love with me, man. ETSG. That's who Brick look like. That's who him and Brick look like. ETSG to me. Yeah, I thought about that. But when I seen somebody doing the King Von and Tuka and KI story and shit, I'm like, hey, people be wanting to sue for that shit, man. So like you said, hood fella, you can't use no names, man. You can't use no names. But if I make a story, it's gonna be about my life, and they just gonna be in it. You hear me? I know how to do that, man. I studied 50 Cent, man, for the last 4 years. I've been studying. I know how to do it. Make this shit about my life, but they just in it. The King Vons and everybody else. You can't tell me my story. You can't tell me my story. That's the good thing about the law and everything. Like once you telling your story, you could tell anybody that's in the story. You know, is Lemron and TTE really beefing? Man, I don't know what them guys got going on, man, but I can just tell you this. If you claiming the same thing and y'all killing each other or shooting each other and beefing and both of y'all the same gang, it ain't no need to be in no gang, man, if you getting killed by your own homie. Cause I can tell you this. You killed my brother and we all BD. And then I gotta go to jail and listen to somebody on Division 9 tell me that I ain't gonna be able to fight you because what happens in the world stay in the world. So that means I gotta kick it on the deck with you. I gotta help you fight and everything. Like hell no. Hell no. Hey, whatever y'all stay in Cali, drop your flag or whatever. My flags will be dropped that day. You hear me? When you finally realize that you're on the deck with your killer. Like Rondo number 9. I don't want to hear him if he got out tomorrow. We don't want to hear him say nothing about no op. You were sitting right next to the person who killed the person who you in jail for supposedly retaliating. You kicking it with him, having a lunchable with him. So we don't want to hear about no gangster shit. You hear me? We don't want to hear no gangster shit from Rondo number 9. You was just in there with LA Killer sitting next to him with your hands in your pants. Like we don't want to hear you talking about no gangster shit. I don't want to hear, oh man, he had something to lose. Nigga, you know you was going to jail for 40 years. You ain't had nothing to lose, nigga. You ain't had nothing to lose. That's why I say this shit make believe. You would kill each other on the streets, but then you would get up in jail and sit next to the motherfucker. The reason why you in jail, man, it don't matter if you outnumber, man. Hey, it don't matter if you outnumber, Jamarion. It don't matter. It don't matter, man. Motherfucker kill your brother or something like that, and y'all in jail, bro. You might as well handle your business, bro, because it ain't gonna look too good to niggas that you up in there. You was on the same deck with the motherfucker who killed your brother or your partner or your best friend. Like hell no. You would have just had to get jumped on. But at least he would have got Lil Mick, right? Now Lil Mick can come out and say, man, that nigga a hoe. He ain't even want to do nothing. Why I gotta do something? I killed your homie. So it's gonna make Lil Mick look like he bigger than what he is. You know? Now Lil Mick could get out and say whatever story he want to. Man, I was putting money on that nigga books. I was doing this. I was making them wash my clothes. Cause the way it looked like, Lil Mick could say he had him washing his drawers. We ain't got no choice to believe him because we ain't see Rondo kicking his ass, right? Yeah, ain't no need to be in no game, man. Niggas kicking it with each other in jail. That's the best opportunity to fight somebody, stab them, whatever. And I ain't even into violence, bro. But I'm saying if you can get into it, if you can get in, if you can keep it cordial and not kill in jail, you shouldn't be killing on the street. If you could chase a nigga down all the way to jail and go to jail for chasing a nigga down in jail, what you gonna get in jail for and say, oh man, it's hot, man. We ain't gonna need to do that in jail. We gonna wait till we get out. We both in jail though. Fight murders. And now we trying to get back home, so we ain't on that. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's some weak ass excuse. That's misleading the youth, man. You going if you say you in it, you gonna be all the way in it. That means it's up and it's stuck. Not when we go to jail, we kicking it. I wish I had a camera, bro, and I could go around Cook County Jail and show you who all on deck together and they playing dominoes and cards. I just want to pop up on and film. I don't want no notice or they coming through. I just want to walk past doing dinner hour or after commissary come and just film it. You gonna see a whole bunch of killers kicking it with each other. Niggas who ops in the streets who woofing on the internet, they kicking it with each other, doing three ways, playing cards, all that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. I done seen it. That's why I be talking. That's why I be saying what I be saying, bro. Because I done been on the deck when I know a nigga supposed to broke his whole body and they ain't do nothing. And then they get out and be like, "Oh, the ops was scared." Nah, the ops weren't scared, nigga. They killed your homie, so you was supposed to do something. You didn't kill their homie. They killed yours. You know, Chicago story right now is like Wu Tang. Yeah, I seen the Wu Tang shit, man. I was finna look at it. I was finna look at it and shit, and until I seen Puffy Son, and I did look at it. I looked at a couple episodes. It was decent too. It was decent as fuck too. The first couple episodes that I watched of the Wu Tang shit was decent. Then I seen Puffy Son in there, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this shit later. I ain't never go back to it, but it was decent. But what's the TV show out now, Nene? The Tyler Perry. Someone killed my stepbrother, but I went straight to my dad, and he prayed over my candle 5 months later. Yeah, the Wu Tang story was good though. Broody and Black out, man. It just came back on. If you a female or you a male, bro, hey, watch it. It's decent, bro. You gonna binge watch that shit. I promise you, bro. I really ain't into all that shit, but man, Nene be putting me up on some shit that I could binge watch. So make sure y'all watch Broody and Black. It's lit. It just came back out. I don't know how many seasons out right now, but they usually put all of them out at one time. But it's decent. It's decent. Oldest from the Temptation doing this shit and that Tyler Perry. I like the two girls up in that. The one girl with her sister. She the underdog, man. I gotta see what she finna do, man. She the underdog. I fuck with her. Hit that like button, man. Cash App Nene. I need some cash apps. Cash App Nene. Hey, shout out Jamarion Thomas. Always support me, man. Shout out Jamarion Thomas, super sticker, man. Shout out Jamarion. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. All right, y'all. So I was going over some paperwork, man. I was going over some paperwork involving the Marley and AJ situation. And I can't believe the stupidity and it's like they shouldn't even kill Stephon. You know, they should never killed him or because like they killed him for nothing. When I say you kill people, like the whole idea is to get away with the murder, right? And not get caught, right? Well, y'all already know the evidence that AJ and them left in the car. They phone, they left the car that they killed them in. They found the gun that they used to kill Stephon Mack on the ring camera. They seen him putting it under a porch. But that's not the big thing. Now, they went so far the next day, right? So this had to be the next day. They went so far. So it was somebody in that youth center who was cool with AJ now. And AJ told the guy to record the video, try to record the video of Stephon Mack being chased down, bro. And the dude did it and sent it out. The feds grabbed his ass. He a witness now, but it's crazy, bro. Like, man, they got you on tape. And study him saying, try to delete the tape. He tell a nigga to record this shit. Record it, bro. And dude recorded it. I don't know how he got in the camera room or wherever the camera's at, but he recorded the hit that was on the camera at the youth center off the youth center tape and sent it out to these people. Sent it out to multiple people, gang members. Hey, look, this AJ, this folks work. You hear me? Like, that's crazy, man. And the niggas know about Lil Durk too. They saying that Lil Durk had money out there. Q50 ain't got no hands. Hey man, if you got 8 heads, you can't fight. I'm just gonna say it like that. Anybody who say they kill 8 people, they can't fight. They can't fight. You ain't that mean you ain't fight, man. But Q50 ain't got no 8 heads, man. Don't believe every motherfucking thing you hear. That motherfucker ain't did shit. He ain't did shit but rap about it. Lil Jeff and his homies now in jail right now for the kids that got killed at school. Q50 said that he did it. He said, I knocked off the kids at school. Asked them two at school who took them watches. Whole time, it's some people in jail for that shit right now. He free. He making money. He been free for the last, since the shit happened. Dude them been in jail for like 2 years now, fighting murder charges, a double homicide, outside a public school, downtown, in a loop. You hear me? Don't believe everything you hear, man. I can say I got 20, I got 20 hats. I got 30 hats right now. I can name all my hats. You want me to name my hats? I got Cubs, Bulls, White Sox, Golden State, Lakers, Cleveland Cavaliers, Boston Celtics, Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, New York Mets. What else had I got? Um, I got a fisherman hat. I got a Blackhawks, the Wolves, Timberwolves. Yeah, I got a lot of hats, man. I got a whole bunch of hats, man. I got a whole bunch of hats, brother. Yeah, yeah, them niggas be capping, man. Hey, it's just cool until one of them family members who you bragging about sneak up on your ass, man, and fold you up, bruh. Because if you kill 8 people, hey, look, for a fact, I know this. I know this one thing about Chicago, bro. Like, ain't shit sweet. You ain't finna knock off 8 people and only one of your homies gone or 2 of your homies. Like, nah, Chicago don't work like that, bro. You kill 8 motherfuckers, your whole block gonna be exterminated. You might be the only one alive moving around, but all your guys is dead. Trust me. You ain't killing 8 people because that mean 8 people got 8 families. Then you got the different blocks that these 8 people from. It's impossible. They got on off that shit though. They got on off that shit. They made some shit up that attracted Reddit and they came up off that shit. Roundtable Street Talk say he got the Rams. Hey, make sure y'all follow Roundtable Street Talk, man. We got an interview that's coming up, man, this week. This week, me and Roundtable got an interview that's coming up, man. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel, man. The interview gonna be lit. It ain't gonna be the normal interview, man. It's gonna be litter than that. You hear me? So make sure y'all subscribe to the Roundtable Street Talk. My next interview finna be over there. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I might have one with Safe to Speak too. I might have another one with Safe to Speak. So I might have 2 coming out, him and Safe to Speak. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all subscribe to Round Table Street Talk, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Round Table Street Talk, man. My next interview will be over there at Round Table Street Talk. It's gonna be a dope ass interview, bro. I'm talking about dope. It's gonna be dope. The questions gonna be dope. You know, it's gonna be litter. It's gonna be better than a lot of my interviews, man. All of them. I'ma say. He said he can't afford to bury none of his people. No, that's the thing about it, man. That's the thing about it, man. That shit costs. Like the family, the mamas and shit. I ain't never seen I ain't seen yet on the drill scene where a nigga walked up to the mama and gave them a duffel bag, gave them a bag. Your son was with us, mama. We sorry, whatever you need, huh? The funeral need to be paid for. Like these niggas ain't paying for nothing, man. They all coming to eat up all the food at the repast, drink up all the liquor, and then finna lie on your son's name for the next 20 years. Like hell no. Make all y'all funerals private. If you don't want to get killed, you don't know who they gonna invite. I subscribe. Looking forward to the interview. Yeah, Roundtable Street Talk. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. My next interview going over that, man. It's gonna be dope. And y'all gonna like it, man. Make sure y'all break the internet with this one. This one gonna break this motherfucker. I'm telling y'all, the round table, he finna break the internet. Cause he gonna ask me some real questions, some dope questions, than all the other bullshit. He gonna ask me some real ones though. So make sure y'all tap in. Don't forget to subscribe to the Roundtable Street Talk. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Roundtable Street Talk is gonna be a dope ass interview. You don't want to miss that one. You ain't gonna want to miss that one. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm promoting it all the way till I drop that motherfucker. It's gonna be the dopest interview. And if you want him to interview after this, anybody want him to interview you, gonna have to pay him, man. Cause he finna be the coldest interviewer on YouTube. The funeral home scamming like crazy though. Oh yeah, they scamming too. They scamming like a motherfucker, bro. That's why I say just burn your people. I know everybody want to put their people in the ground in the wall. But hey, look, they literally, unless he in a wall where like they got his name carved in there and shit like that. But man, them people, they moving body parts, they moving whole caskets, reselling them. Like your people leaving, you wheeled them in the ground, you ain't see no dirt go over them. Next thing you know what I'm talking about? Like for real, they getting rid of motherfuckers, bro, and burying motherfuckers. And then when you come and visit, a family come and visit, the plot missing, they got somebody else's name right there. Like for real, bro. Like they dirty than a motherfucker, man. That's why I say just go out the cheap route, man. Motherfucker, gon' burn me. Y'all keep the money, man. Y'all finna have to struggle after this shit. You know, that's how I look at things, man. Then half the motherfuckers in the funeral, they happy you gone. I be looking around and sometimes that's why I don't go to funerals no more. I be looking around and seeing niggas. All I was seeing was people looking at my homie girl, eyeballing her. Lips was licking their lips. He wasn't even in the ground yet. You hear me? Seeing niggas lick their lips. Then I asked my one homie, like, damn, bro, you finna talk to Scud girl, man. He ain't been gone shit for 2 hours, man. Oh man, somebody gonna talk to her, man. I'm like, this a dirty ass world, man. You been eyeballing her since he was alive, nigga. Hell yeah, he been eyeballing her. Now this ain't the same like Money Duke and D thing. Like they not real friends at all. I'm talking about a real friend. Like nigga, you be around this nigga, you shouldn't be eyeballing this girl, man. Like you can leave me in a room with your girl, you can leave me in a house. She gonna tell you that Trisha News ain't tried, bro. I never did nothing like that shit, bro. I never felt the urge to purge or just whip out my meat and just like, you know, come on, baby. Nobody's here, you know, like, nah, none of that shit. Like, I'll be the same way you left me. If you say, let my homie sleep on my couch, hey, look, Swipe finna come over. Let him sleep on the couch. You hear me? I'm on the couch, goddamn it. I ain't moved. Yeah, I was blessed enough that you let me in the house, goddamn it. I'm sleeping. I ain't even get going in the kitchen or nothing. You could tell me to fix something to eat and all that shit. I ain't moving off that couch. They gonna say, he ain't moved, he ain't eat or none of that. You know, I just want the couch. I want a little sleep. I ain't asked you to fix me nothing to eat. I asked for a little shout out real quick. So I could rejuvenate to wake up tomorrow. More robbery, you know? Shit like that. But now you let nigga in your crib, his girl come out with some shorts on. Oh, she like me, you know? Shout out hello person now. Yeah, I ain't moving a muscle, man. You say I can sleep over your crib and I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't doing nothing extra, man. I'm blessed that you gave me this opportunity. That you told your girl let me in, goddamn it, while you at work or in jail or whatever, nigga. I'm blessed. I take that shit to the heart, bro. You could have left me outside, but you let me in your house and then I pull some shit like this. You know, like nah, bro, I can't do nothing like that. I ain't never tried to talk to nobody girl I know. I hate when people do that shit. Talk to the same girls from the same block. Niggas, that's how wars start. That's how niggas kill each other and backdoor each other. Cause she telling him what he telling her, and and she telling him what he saying. He saying, we know he messing around. If he catch you, he gonna kill you. And now he finna go and kill his homie because she just put it in his ear like he said he gonna catch you. Whole time he ain't even say no shit like that. You know? But yeah, it happens every day. um clothes. In the middle of the clothes, laundry. For a couple of them. The cemetery where Emmett Till got in trouble for foul shit at last. Man, I used to walk past Emmett Till house every day, man. If I had a camera, I would have recorded right there a long time ago, man. I used to stop by Emmett Till house while I was on half the weed and just stand right there and blow my weed, man, and say rest in peace to him, bro. His house right there on St. Lawrence, man. I ain't even know Emmett Till, bro, but I just used to do it sometimes. Sometimes I get high, got a blackjack or something. Come on, we right here on the folk brick. We go right there and smoke by Emmett Till crib, man. For real. Rest in peace to him, man. He got killed for whistling, man. That make me not even want to whistle no more. Even if he would have told the old girl she slugging, he should never died, man. You know, but that was back then. You can't even say case back then. You getting killed. What did you say to my wife? It's a death sentence, man. She probably was slugging. That's why he was whistling. But you know, you got Tender Dick Teasy. Tender Dick, the white dude, he was Tender Dick. He couldn't handle it. Hey, even if he did, hey, look, even if he did whistle, that don't give you no motherfucker right to kill him. On everything, he could have whistled. He could have been blow the whistle, blow the whistle. He could have been dancing. It goes on and on. And you can't understand how it lasts so long. He could have sung the whole Too Short song. That don't fucking mean he's supposed to die. He could have said all that shit with Too Sir. Blow the whistle. That's crazy, man. Rest in peace to him, though. I've been by his crib a lot of times and blew some blunts, though, on feet. Right in front of his shit. On the going on the side, all that shit. Yeah, rest in peace to Emmett Till, man. For sure. Yeah, even if she did lie, man, he still should never died in my eyes. Round table street talk. Where you at? Oh, I'm gonna close. The fuck the close. Leaking Sons getting 20 million a year off these clowns. Damn, $20 million a year. The funeral home getting. That's just that one Leaking Son. That ain't even the other Leaking Son that's on 103rd. They got like 4 Leaking Sons. Yeah. Y'all go and subscribe because it's finna go down, man. Smash that like button, y'all. Madam C.J. Walker was never in the history class. I don't know what that means, but I know I asked my white teacher why they don't talk about it in my school in 8th grade. I asked her, bro. I was like, Miss Davenport, why we on learn about Martin Luther King and them and like Marcus Garvey and them and she was like, sometimes they teach you what they want you to know. That was the best answer she gave me, man. I always question that shit though. You know, the black schools will hammer you to death with that shit, but they won't teach you about the other shit either. See? Is Lil Reese out of jail yet? No, Lil Reese in jail. I don't know if he out yet. I know I talked to Lil Reese about 4 months ago. 5 months ago, he went out. He was still in jail, in prison. You know, they got tablets and phones and shit. They text them right to your page, goddamn it. Yeah, but I hope Lil Reese come out and just check his bag, man, and just handle his business. And stay away from that damn female, man. Cause he gonna keep going back to jail, bro. If the same female put you in jail 3 times, she gonna put you in jail the 4th time, man. Real. And the old girl could beat Lil Reese up. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris, man. I'm glad you said that shit, bro. I'm glad you said that, man. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris, man. My father used to watch Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee, Dukes of Hazzard. We used to watch that shit all at one time. All them shows used to come on at one time. I mean, be right behind each other. Dukes of Hazzard, Chuck Norris, all that shit. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris, though, man. I grew up off that shit, watching them on TV. My brother used to like, what's that shit called? Dun, 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 dun. That boring ass medical show, MASH. I think it's called MASH. Yeah, Chuck Norris a legend. What's the name of legend to me, man? Everybody fuck up and they say he racist, man. But shit, you know, I just was, you know, Hulk was like the man when I was a kid. Hulk Hogan, he was the motherfucking man, man. Niggas like, oh man, Swipe, he said this. I'm like, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna let you fuck up my history, my motherfucking memory, because you wanna set trip. You stop calling me a nigga and try to kill me. You just said you was gonna kill me the other day. Now you wanna come through talking about, man, but Hulk racist. Who racist? You killing me or Hulk saying nigga on that thing? But yeah, Hulk Hogan now, man, I grew up off all them, man. I ain't know he was no racist. Shit, till somebody said something, I'm like, shit, where I been at? I thought Hulk Hogan was just like a legend, an OG or something. I ain't know he was in. Like I just be I be lost. I like Macho Man, all them, bro. Andre the Giant. I like all the wrestlers that I grew up off of. I don't. I like all the wrestlers. The Paul Bearer, what's his name, Kane, and Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, all them, man. Ric Flair, Lex Luger, man. I like all the wrestlers, man. If they down, say rest in peace to him, man. Like I grew up off Archie Bunker. They say he racist. Hey, look, rest in peace to him. I grew up off Archie, all in the family and shit. I ain't, I don't know nothing about it, man. Like when they be say when people say like racist and all that shit, I be like, man, like I just be like, we all racist then, or it's all this shit racist. You hear me? Like they say Charlie Kirk was racist, but like the shit that I see what Charlie Kirk saying, it's a debate. It ain't about being racist. It's a debate. That's what he having. That's why he's sitting in front of motherfuckers taking questions and then deciphering the question that y'all talking about. Like, I don't look at his racist. I just think he was a damn hell of a debater. He just didn't meet his match on the debates. So they say they get so frustrated and say, "Oh, he racist." Like, well, 3 people shot, 1 killed, 38th in Indiana. 3 people shot, 1 dead so far. 38th in Indiana, man. You got people around there in that area. That's the 757 area, Bird Street, whatever you want to call that shit. Hey, just keep your head up, man. 3 people shot, 1 dead so far. 38th in Indiana, man. You heard it from Trench News. Shout out to Spot News and the Crime Chasers. Shout out to them. Hey, make sure y'all go and follow Round Table Street Talk, man. The Round Table Street Talk. I will have my interview over there. The next interview I do, is gonna be coming from Round Table Street Talk. I might got a interview with Safe to Speak podcast too. We did some nice views. Hopefully we can do some more business. But I will be doing Round Table Street Talk, so make sure y'all go and follow him. This gonna be the dopest interview, man. You know, one of the dopest that I did. I know y'all seen me on a couple interviews that y'all said was dope. Y'all gonna like this because it's gonna be questions that nobody asks. You know, I be asking and looking at the interviewers like, damn, that's how you gonna. Okay. Okay. You know, but shout out to everybody on here, man. Shout out to everybody on here.